Under no circumstances should a police officer communicate with a child without the parent present or without somebody being who's a part of the social services department available to sit in on those sessions. Under no circumstances should that happen. None whatsoever. So if the child has to end up in police custody, 14-year-old child, it has to be with supervision from social services or supervision from the child's parents where they can talk to the child and so forth and so on. And so we got to be careful of these things. We got to cover ourselves in these things, and we have to make sure that we do not place our children in situations of risk. And we don't put our reputations at risk, okay? So you got to be responsible. Times and things have changed. You don't grab children by their pants. You don't put your hands on them at all. It is what it is. The only way you have to get your hands on them, if you're trying to save them, let's say the child have an emergency situation and you grab them out of the way or whatever, that's a different story. But where you saying you discipline, you grabbing the child by the back of his pants, putting your hand in his pants and all that other stuff, I don't know if that's true, but the child is alleging that, no, man, that's a problem. And so, no, we have to be different. We have to be responsible. We have to be careful. We have to be cautious. Why are you putting your hand in the child's pants if this is the case? Anyhow, it is what it is. Hey, Marva, how you doing? Good to see you. I heard that you were not well. Praying for you. Reach out to me after the show so we can talk and you can give me an update. All right? All right. So this week, we saw a report where Miles LaRoda made a statement. Let me see if I can find that report for you. Miles LaRoda said Bahamians need to have more babies. I think that's what he said. To have more babies, I think. I don't know if I got it correctly. Yeah. Miles LaRoda said Bahamians need to have more kids to keep NIB. Let me read it. Let me read the story for you. It says, Miles LaRoda says, Bahamians need to keep more kids to keep NIB sustainable. And it says, Bahamians have been told to have more children. The country's low birth rate threatens the long-term survival of the National Insurance Board, says Miles LaRoda, the Minister of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting, who wants that too few workers are contributing to sustain future pensions. We have a declining birth rate, Mr. LaRoda said yesterday. If you take immigration out of it, the Bahamas is far below. I think we're talking about 2+% growth. We are at 1.7. He said, NIB sustainability depends on the number of contributors supporting each pensioner, describing 6 workers per retiree as a healthy number. When that ratio slips closer to 3, he said, that's where issues begin to arise. As it relates to the National Insurance Fund being sustainable, one of the variables is the amount of people who are paying into that fund per pensioner, he said. So for the fund to be able to continue for generations to come, we need more people coming in, and that's only going to come from people who are having kids, he said. And so, the word out from certain sectors to Bahamian citizens is have more kids. And it says, Mr. LaRoda made the comments during the opening of a 4-day workshop on sexual and reproductive health and gender-based violence hosted in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund.